What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Frieza in honor of the voice actor who recently passed away. So we're doing his original form sort of in that seat, right? We got like a hand up, okay? So, first form Frieza, right? Center point of my page is about here, right? So we're going to come up and we're just going to start with the middle of his eyebrow, sort of frown kind of area, right? And he's one eye kind of bigger than the other because he's got like a weird expression, like that crazy expression on his face. So we go kind of straight down first, just a line sort of in the middle. We're just above halfway now, but we're like halfway this way, pretty much. And then we'll do the big eye that's kind of open, right? So it goes around like so. It's got a frown. And then we bring it up. Over like this. Okay. So a big sort of tick line, right? And then this will come diagonal back down. So, down a bit further maybe. And then it goes across and up into there. And it's like a little bit darker just in the corner here, like it's just a little bit thicker. Like so. And then his eye, pupil, real small little beady eyes. Like so, in there. So then, his other eye right over here. So it's kind of a smaller shape to it, narrower, right? So we go like so. So a different kind of shape to that tick line, right? Slightly flatter, lower down. And then we have the back of the eye comes down like so. And then we'll bring it across. Pretty flat. And it just joins the eyebrow just in here. And then what we can see of his eye is just underneath his eyebrow. Small just there. So, you know, a real sort of crazy expression on his face. So then underneath this brow area, we have his nose, and most of his nose is drawn in, right? So, and he's got like a roundish sort of nose. So it starts over here, just slightly over to the left, curves down, around like so, like an upside down question mark. And then it'll go down underneath, back up, around to there. Right, and there might be like some hatching or something just on top of the nose there. And then we have those tick marks that Dragon Ball characters have underneath their eyes. And same on the other side. Tick marks, check marks. Comes across like so. So his mouth real close to his nose, right? And Frieza has like his lips. It's like and like it's unusual in Dragon Ball. So like you can see their characters' lips, and they're quite dark, right? So we come across, up, down the middle, back up, and then up to a big crazy smile, right? And they're sort of colored black or purple, depends, right? So you want to just sort of thicken this up a little bit, right? So you just want to go underneath and then color it in sort of a bit darker. And then it may or may not have some cheek sort of lines out here, right? And like this kind of looks like his mouth is closed at the minute, right? You could kind of leave it like that. You'd probably have to add a bottom lip, but it doesn't look too bad. But we can see teeth in the picture I'm drawing from, so I'm going to add it, right? So the bottom lip sort of area, right, comes down this way, and then it'll go around and back up. Okay, and then we can, it's dark as well, so you gotta like thicken it up a little bit. And what we're gonna do to make it shine, right, to make it look like it's a lip, we're just gonna leave a little part of it white. So we just draw around this again, making the lip slightly thicker. I'm gonna just leave a white circle, a highlight, a white dot, right, just like right here. And color the rest. When I'm doing it black, you could do it with a color if you wanted, of course. And then some teeth just coming across here and there. So we can see just the bottom lip line underneath, like so. And then his chin, kind of a flat chin, like so. In terms of proportion, I would say top of his eye, the big eye here, to his nose, to the bottom of his nose, is about the same as bottom of his nose to his chin. Okay? Just here, here to here, about the same as here to here. And then nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. Okay, so there are your sort of proportions if anyone's interested in that kind of stuff. So then we'll do his jaw and we'll up the side. Curve it sort of out this way. Like so, and then we'll go diagonal up towards the side of his face. Up this way. And it kind of goes underneath that armor that's up here, okay? And then we do kind of the same thing on this side. So we'll go this way. Like that. Overall shape for his face. And we've got like another sort of armor line that comes this way. This goes long and goes around his head, but we'll just finish the details on his face first. He's got those lines on his face that go down the side here. Like so. Oh, and I forgot to thicken up the corner of this eye as well. That, and then we've got like some texture lines on this part of his face, like across this way. Something like this. So, and then same over here, basically. Like so. Okay, so now on to the sort of main parts. Well, that's not the main parts, but like the larger sort of areas, right? So we'll do the sort of armor around his head, okay? So, and the, like big horns and things. So this kind of goes a little bit longer up here. This sort of around like this. This as well. Like so, and then we come around here, and there. And this will go in, up, in, up. And then we have the side of its head here, where the horn sticks out, another bump. Same here. So, and then we have a white bump that goes in here. So then in here, we have that purple sort of jewel sort of part of his head, right? So it comes out from this, goes all the way up around, right? Comes over the top of his head. Around the other side. And into there. And that's all like colored purple and stuff. He does have like texture on this, so you can add some of that if you want. Just coming around. Texture on this. Right, so then his horns, right? So they're fairly straight. You could use a ruler if you wanted, just to keep everything real straight. Go up to there, back down to there. Then you do pretty much the same on the other side. So then his body, right? So, oh no, his ears. Sorry, do his ears first. So we come down here, down the other side as well. So there. This goes up down to here. Like that. We got like some interior, just these sort of bumps and texture lines and stuff. This comes down into there, down around like so. It's like, I don't know if this is skin or just like part of a helmet or what, but it's just on the side of his face here. So, right, so that is his collar of his armor on his chest, curves around here, goes up into his ears, just there. And then we have some anatomy and stuff in here. So we got like his chest muscle in the middle, and then his collarbone, or like the top of his chest, just comes across this way, up underneath. Same here, pretty much across under there. And then we got like some neck muscle lines inside here, there, trapezius that way, like so. So he's sitting in this chair, right? So that's like his head pretty much done. And he's got a hand pointing up with a finger. just here on this side, right? So, and then there's like armor behind and stuff. So what do I do first? We'll do this hand first, right? So his wrist starts here. It's just kind of floating beside his chest, right? So this kind of comes down around down to here. This is like this armor on his arm. Comes down here, like so. Down into there, right? And then this will have texture similar to this. And so his elbow kind of sticks out down here, right? Curve around, like so. Back up. And he goes in underneath here. Some lines there. And he's got like texture lines on his skin as well. Coming across like that. And his hand sort of pointing up like this, right? So I guess it's easiest to do the thumb first. So it comes out here, change direction that way. Change your direction again, go into here. And then he's got like quick pointy tops to his fingers. So that comes around there. In. Another skin line there. Then his fingernail comes around up to here. You can color this black if you want. Some knuckle lines or something there. So then he's doing this, right? So you've got 3 knuckles just above the thumb up here, right? So coming out from the top of his thumb, we go up to the first knuckle, which is his middle finger. Bumps around 1, 2 for his ring finger, and then his little finger there, 3. And then the edge of his little finger comes out and down like so. And then his ring finger comes down, up to there. Next finger up there, that's the middle finger. And then we have like some hand lines and skin lines and things underneath. That's maybe like some knuckle lines. Like so. Here. That. So then the index finger pointing up, right? So you've 3 quadrants in your finger, and where it joins your hand, right? So you've got your hand sticking out here, and then we have the 3 quadrants for the finger, right? So you go 1, 2, 3, and this one's kind of a little bit longer because it's the top of his finger and it's real pointy, right? So it comes around like so, down. Like that, right? And then you can just sort of smooth these up and stuff. Okay, so then armor, and he's like sitting in a chair. So there's a piece of armor that comes out from behind his head here, right? So comes out here, it goes out to there. Right. Just gonna line it up like that. And this has a sort of a bump on the back of it, and it will go behind his hand, and another side there. And then this has like texture lines on it as well. So, and then the armor on the other side. So this comes down and joins his chest armor. We would just draw in the rest. sticks out kind of like this, and then the bottom part comes down towards chest armor, right? We'll go trail down here. Can't really see the other side. It goes behind his hand and it joins up sort of in the middle. So we'll just do this first. That way, right? So then collar comes down for his chest, collar down for chest, right? And then this would come around and join this. So these are the white edges, the rims of his armor. They're like that, right? And then this side goes up behind here. And then we've a white line here, and a white line here. And then some curved lines on his shoulder pad over here. Like so. So all these white lines as well, they're like his armor, so they have like some texture lines on them. Like so. Does like a collarbone or something in there. So, can't see the rest of his body. You can see little bits because he's sitting in like a big chair, right? So the chair, the front of the chair, you gotta draw that first because he's sitting inside. So it comes down that side, and his tail comes off here. So it comes down, up, and down and back up around here. And it kind of disappears behind his tail a little bit over this side. So you can draw the whole thing in and erase afterwards if you wanted. But we'll just kind of stop it here. Because we have his other arm, like his other elbow, sticking out here, sort of leaning on the edge, right? So this becomes a spike for the edge of his armor plate. And this will go up, down, and then across to here. And then we got like some texture lines here, the bottom of the armor. It's got like an edge as well. Detail lines. So, some hatching. So, right, so then more chest armor will go down behind the chair. Same on this side. Down behind the chair. You can see like the side of his body just coming down from his arm here. And then there was sort of a white line there. Texture every now and then. Some like fold lines on the top of his chest. And bicep. So bicep here. Shoulder. Sort of skinny enough kind of tricep. Bottom of his arm into his elbow. And then we got bicep line. Comes down here, and then a forearm fold. Maybe like chest muscle, not chest muscle, shoulder muscle, sorry. And the side of his body in under here. And his skin has some texture lines on it. This is definitely the most complicated version of Frieza I've drawn so far. His sort of sleeker version is kind of easier to draw, probably easier to animate as well. Okay, so then his big tail comes out here. Okay, so Right, and the bottom of it will come out kind of from his elbow. And then there's a pink tip, so it goes down like so. And then like this off my page. And then there's all texture lines on it as well. Like so. Right, and then we can see just the rest of his chair. It goes up this way and around the back of his head. It's got another line on the outside. And then over here, just behind his finger. And then the other line. Like so, and it goes around. Yeah, it'll go around. So there, and then we got like texture like this sort of stuff all over. Okay, right, and then like the bottom of his chair, so bumps out this way, kind of steps out here. And how lazy is he that he went around in a chair, by the way. And this goes down like so. Up to there, and it's got like a line here, and another one, so here, and then there's like armor. That's typical Frieza army. So kind of like a turtle shell shape. Comes across like so. To there. And then like texture and little extra details if you want. But I think that's everything. That's how to draw Frieza, first form. Tribute to the voice artist who did that sort of really iconic voice that we all know and love. Definitely one of the coolest villain voices ever. Well done. Rest in peace. Take it easy, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.